bumper. Bumper time. Tell these bitches what's up, Max. Max is like, what it up? What it do, bitch? Max Cam. Max so cream, talk to the people.
This is
Cool.
It's cool. Where?
I love you guys. You're so smart. I feel like insulting you with my like fucking English language. Shut up. Oh my god, okay. Max is literally, some of these cats are like tarot readers in a past life because look who they're talking about. He just knocked this message like look at him, he just knocked. You wanna do another one? Here, pick another one. Let's do a live read from Max. Max, tell him what card. Pick one. What is this King of Wands gotta say, Max? Oh, is that how that's look, it's a King of Wands who loves love, but he doesn't know how to just pick the card. This is what y'all look like in the things right now. Go ahead, pick the card. Tell the High Priestess what you really want. Come on. He knows. Like this is like a literal. This is happening under the Jupiter Cazimi. Should I pick the one that's closest to your paw? Yeah, I think this is the one. Okay, it's like right here. I'll let you look at it first. Is that what you? I'm gonna reveal. Is that okay with you? This is literally what I had to do. I had to go up to you guys, 213, pull out your truth, and be like, "Is this? You want me to say it? Okay, King. Whoa, Steve. Whoa, Steve. So, do we have a King of Wands in the motherfucking building? Who's doing what? It's definitely giving Leo energy. It's giving Jupiter in the heart of the sun right now. Like I'm giving like sun frequency. But it's like, oh my god. It's literally okay. So we're in the middle of the sun, so this is exposing this truth. But this Leo descendant, this cat friend, this feline, just is giving you the most dramatic display. They're also on my this is getting turned into a textbook. Like what he's laying on is like actually my tour binder that we're turning into a textbook. So there's just so many things that he's communicating. He's like this is Max who's going to manifest all of my dreams that are in this book of blessings. Like this King of Wands is going to make all of this happen. He's just not gonna tell you, reveal the emotions. King of Cups reversed. But look at him, like obsessed. He's like literally laying on this binder, like it's like Max is like circadian rhythm. He's like he's like resyncing to my book, my Bible. This is literally like my Bible. Like I'm homeless. I literally only have like a backpack and a suit and a Bible. Backpack and a Bible. It's giving very Maggie. And he's on my Bible right now, but he like stretches out on my Bible. And then you just saw the whole. Do you have any other messages you want to say? That's what I'm saying. I feel like, you know, the rawness of right now, it's just like your truth is on display. Like it's like, oh, awkward. All the shit that I keep on the inside is just visible. Kind of as visible as Max's to you on the screen. This is you. Matter of fact, Tether Studios is doing some crazy shit. This is our first ever like mirrored VR experience, okay? Because spiritually is what's happening. I'm recording, but this is what you look like. This is literally like VR. Like turn your head with Max. Like, yep, you went up to the side. Yep.
He doesn't off.
Yep. Yep. Everything. Look at you. Look at what you really want.
Whoa, what's he saying?
What's up? let your pets channel all 2025, dude. They're fucking smarter than you. He's like getting the gunk between the toe skis. That's how I feel. I feel like this King of Wands created all this, obviously, and obviously isn't disclosing their emotions because there's not everything fucking cleans between your toes for you. Isn't that right, Max? This is crazy. Anyway, so welcome to the Jupiter Cazimi. This is happening like as this astrological event is happening. This is like the most favorable, lucky, beautiful, expansive. Also, like I said, like so if Jupiter is going into the heart of the sun, meaning it's like going to be so clear, like what, like the thing about today is like what you want to grow. Let me see. What you want to grow is like conscious. Like, oh, okay, that's really what you want to. Okay, he's channeling. This one. Oh my God. Max, spill your guts, bro. This is Max mirroring how you feel. That's all I wanted to see. Is like I get that Max might be slow moving too, but he is gonna like claim something. Oh, we've got another message. Max's Posky is on. It's like this again. King of Wands did not emotionally show this. Like, this is how this was done. And I'm no stranger to this because this guy right here, you guys, I'm gonna let you in on a little relationship secret. Sometimes when you have high standards and you're interested in people who have like really big destinies, you know, a lot to offer type of people, big humanitarian types, sometimes when you're trying to come into union with them, you will get initiated. Like if someone who's like a really big humanitarian with like a big path is like in love with you, they're gonna put you through like this is very like particular test, and the test is basically like, how do you treat me when I have nothing to give you, basically. And when I look back, because now obviously like my narrative is the bigger story, like my truth is obviously still standing, so I can say this because I'm in my 9th year with someone now, and they were someone that was so worth every aspect because, you know, like I said, I would take meeting Dennis at 20 years old. I would take meeting a soulmate at fucking 2 years old. I would take it as soon as God wanted to give it to me, I'll tell you the truth. And so, you know, at this time, I'm being told to like reflect on, because I feel like this is happening to me, where it's like, I have a type, and it's a hard-earned victory, like a hard-earned, like the love preserves. Like I want to feel like the love is successful, because I'm like into successful people, you know. And so when Dennis was going to set up like reincarnating and like courting me, it came through like, this guy is like he's like the future of everything, you know. It's cool because Tethered Studio is like a slow burn. Like technically, like my studio is gonna be really popping off like 30 years. Like give me 30 years from now, it's gonna be crazy because I'm gonna be like the only person with certain footage that goes this far back in this like huge empire's journey. Like we're very lucky that Dolphin Boy Records is gonna be like such a big legacy. You know, we're talking like long term, like 50 years out, like huge legacy. And we're just at the like dawning wee early hours, let's just say, of that, of like Apple, you know. And I'm the filmmaker that just gets to bang like the Steve Jobs of the operation, and like gets put on 8th House through like, technically, because I also just like always I'm like, hey, I'm making a film about you. Hey, I'm making like a film about you. I'm like making another movie about you. Just thought I'd record the, you know, whatever. Take portraits of you. Thought I'd, you know, I've been doing that our whole relationship because that's my love language. It's like I really want to show you like what it's like to stare at you all day type of thing. So, you know, residually over time, I will just be that filmmaker that like caught all of the like premium Dolphin Boy records, like, you were making this record, we didn't even know, it took like 15 years to catch on, like type of shit. And like,
it's like the exclusive like content of
yeah,
like the you have it all.
That's my vibe. Like I'm like trying to come into like contact with the soulmate right when they're about like in that niche of time, like where it's like you're about to have like a crazy expansion rebirth, and like I'm like, ooh, pick me, like let me be the favorite, like let me be the one to like kind of direct the vibe.
Yeah, that's you.
And yeah, so it's like, I don't know, Dennis like taught me how to like look for that in people now, where it's like, that's loving, that's awesome. Like Dennis doesn't just like, he's not even standing at like, what's your vibe, like, you know, like deciding who I am. He's like, bro, be the director in my life. Yeah. I'm like, okay, yes. I'm like, I'll do it. I'm like, I'll cook the food, I'll do the whatever. And now all my favorite things about myself are things that I did because I like love being a wife so much. Wow. It's like what I was born to be, straight up. I love it. Not a mother, a wife. I'm like an awesome wife.
You are an awesome wife.
Like me and kids to get down proper, but kids like with me are the same as like my friends. Like I'm someone who's like has a lot of friends, so I feel like kids with me, we're like, you're gonna be like, wow, she's so good with kids, but I like straight up treat them like proper, like my guy, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. But like being a wife, being like a lover, like as a duty.
Yeah, that.
I'm like beautiful with the love.
Making sure, yeah, it's. We're honored, yeah, because it's really we're really in our purpose, in our path. And I feel like
we are.
Husband and wife, this is like
it's like definitely like a role that I have grown into happily.
For sure, for sure.
Max is like being so loving, you know, so good. I love that. Max is like that with me. He's like, he keeps me like a side piece. Like he really treats me that way. I feel like I'm like always happy to play that role. Cause I'm such a like, I want my partners to have space, bro, like, to be free. I don't. For me, like it's super unattractive. Like I don't want to be controlling like when you're coming to me, like when you're what? No, it's supposed to be like that's the flattery of it. It's like, oh, like this is your idea. This is like you wanted to, obviously, like you want to step up. You want to like. How else do you know someone really likes you if it's not like them just being like, hey, I volunteered, like, you know?
Yeah, true.
And I think people that are like on my wavelength get that.
You'd have to like step out on.
Yeah, like we need alignment. Like I want to see you. Like, oh, you thought to like hit on me at the same time that I was thinking to hit on you. That's cool. Right. You know, like. Right. I think that's what was amazing, you know, about me and Dennis. Like. That's why, like, I loved, like, meeting Dennis on Tinder, because, like, it's not even just the Tinder, but it's, like, that meeting in that nature is just kind of, like, okay, we're cool, because at the same time, we weren't, it was even down to, like, the moment, like, in the moment, I'd pick you, yes, at the same time, you know, type of thing.
Like, we were looking
at the same time, and we approved at the same time, so it's, like, it just felt like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Type of thing. So back to my point about, you know, my type, when it comes to, like, how it really went, like, you know, Dennis was like definitely like, you know, okay, we're gonna talk about it. Like, obviously, you know, me and Dennis, one of our favorite films, obviously, Downtown 81, and so that movie is prophesying Dennis's life. I'm just like spilling. The cat is like not in the bag. The cat's on the bed. The cat's laying on the car.
The art world really.
We already talked about it.
Yeah, that
so,
channels that.
But in Downtown 81, you know, there's this huge premise about the magical fairy tale of being veiled. The star being veiled, you know, or like the artist is synonymous to the star, let's say, being veiled. And it's kind of like what we're living out right now, right? Like where it's like genuinely like I said, like we're genuinely homeless, like we're genuinely like on an air mattress type of thing. Like we're genuinely running the businesses in like such humble squalor in a lot of ways. like don't really possess much, like whatever. Like when this toothpaste runs out, like we'll see, type of shit. Like pray for like the deodorant guy, no. But yet, like there's all this like beauty and magic happening and like really profound 1550 like prolific art. There's also like cats like feeling safe, like safe as fuck.
Like sleeping,
just sharing the space. A lot of safety, going on. So, when I met Dennis, it was like in terms of his life, like I mean, it was cinematic. I'm like, so you mean to tell me you're being like sold into child slavery and the cover story is that you're a heroin addict? Okay, let's go with that. So that's like the circumstance that I met him at, and I just saw right through it. And I feel like that's a big theme right now. It's like the people that are for you, like you see right through. Like there's like whatever isn't like whatever's just a part of the show, the narrative, the chenille. Like it's not even about stopping it. Like I'm for everything. Like I'm telling you right now, I did not want to change Dennis. I wanted to fuck I wanted to fuck a recovering heroin addict. Like that is actually like what I was okay with when I met him. Like he's in a high accountability recovery house. I can maybe see him, 6 or 7 hours out of a day, and then we have like a tight curfew. I like can't show up on the premises. So I will like, you know what I mean? He like, he's like under lock and key. But I realized that I was like, yeah, but the people that are like under lock and key like that are probably really fucking valuable, Like they probably have something worth locking up, So my fixation begins. I'm like, I gotta know what this guy's on. And where did that come from? Not a mental space. It came from a coochie response. It came from a I'm turned on. I'm saying this now, but really in the moment, it's like you are
the source of the relationship.
Yeah, sex, absolutely.
Really,
it's like you're the sexiest person I've ever met in my entire life.
Like just what starts. Yeah, it's like that's the flame that lights.
Yeah.
Everything else.
I like everything about what I see going on. Yeah. I like even better how it's making me feel. Love that. Right. So I didn't care. Like I really didn't have anything to lose. It's like summer back home. Like it's so funny. Like it was such spiritual realignment. Like my best friend had died like months before I met, like 6 months before I met Dennis, from the same drug, allegedly, right? So this heroin is like looming over 2016. It's like, for like my life is like really his life. Like
2016
the year of the fucking.
Like, it was like a year of heroin anonymous groups and fucking.
Yeah, weird.
Just
right?
Like,
it's weird,
was,
right?
Like, at the top of the band, it's like
right.
always like relapsing.
Yeah, it was like intense.
Yeah, it was like
whatever.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm like newly getting acclimated with like recovering, because recovery is such a whatever experience, but like there's parts of like recovery that extend past like mourning and grieving someone who's also like obviously like lost their life. Force energy, to imbalances into essentially like pain, like winning, like suffering, winning. So I'm like getting like newly aware of like this whole community that now like my best friend has like volunteered me with her death. And she's like, you need to start like mingling in this community. I'm like, what? Why are you like, okay? So like, I'm just starting to be more open-minded, you know what I mean? Like I'm from fucking proper Texas, like, it's fucking bigoted in these streets. Like, you know what I mean? Like, people have just, like, it's crass. I'm just gonna say, like, Texas is, like, the South that's not as, like, fucking dirty, like, I'll fucking hang you from a tree, like, type of racist, but it is, like, crass racist. Like, it's just, like, someone could call you some, like, sort of racial slur, that has to do with, like, your immigration status or something, just, like, whatever, loosely, like, Mexicans say, like, nigga, like, I don't know, weird shit, like, whatever, like, so, I just feel like, when it came to like hard drugs and shit, like which we all do, but just like the ones in which like we know like could like deter your physique in some way, like type of hard drugs, I feel like in like the environment it's like pretty like bigoted, like it's pretty like judgmental and shitty. So I definitely feel like I can self-disclose by saying like I had some ignorant points of view about the like
people who are like living with addictions, and you know, that's very much my best friend being an angel. Like, I feel like the way she died was like to direct us all into a certain path. And she knew we would all go down the path because like her dying is like, what the fucky? Like, it was like, yeah, like, bro, I'm not scared of fucking anything. I'm not scared of a fucking atomic bombs. I'm not scared of fucking anything. Like, when the wrong child dies, plot twist, all children dying is wrong. But when the fucking wrong fucking angel baby dies, it's like, whoa. It's like bleak. It's very bleak for this child to like pass away. And like specifically, like, you know, people dying can be like, you know, especially like young, can be like whatever. But like my best friend dying was like, it was like Mayan calendar reset. Like not okay. So I'm like not scared of a lot of shit because I'm like, I've seen it though. I've seen the fucking end of the fucking world, but it's fucked up and it doesn't get better. So all of this to say, meeting Dennis was like wrapped in this sort of spiritual initiation. Like, I always have to remember that my husband is like so much more conscious than I am in so many ways. Like, I'm very attracted to someone that I feel like also like, sometimes I like do drugs with my husband and I'm like, dude, you know so much more than me. Like, half the time I talk, but like you like are like, you know, like I'm third chakra, but he's like essence. Like, obsessed. I'm obsessed. But that's my vibe. I get like obsessive. Anything that, like I said, anything that like I feel like takes me into the future, and I feel like our poles are so beautiful that it's like I take you into the like very far future in a certain type of pole, and you like take me into the now future, like the future that you can only get through the now, in like your essence. And I'm like, and it's something that like only masculine energy does. Like, it's so unique and beautiful. But anyways, all this to say, the Cazimi energy is just like, this is my true like desires. It's like my true like I feel like this, you're watching it like happen for me. Because the awareness is just so clear, like where you, it's not just where you want to expand, like where you are actually destined to expand is in the heart of the sun right now, 2222. And I feel like, you know, nothing can stop it. Whether you were ready or not, emotionally, can't stop this. Whether, you know, someone had bad karma or not, can't really stop the fact that, like, well, when the sun came out, like, we wanted to see. Let me, like, stop you guys from, like, throwing up. I'm, like, been, like, holding the camera, like, I know I'm proper faded, like, it's, like, whatever. So this is kind of the frequency where it's, like, your desire, it's, like, it doesn't matter. It's, like, even if, but this is what I mean. This King of Wands wants this absolutely, but they'll put you through like emotional, because, so Dennis is the type of person, Dennis is a 10th house stellium. Like, I don't just say like, oh, Dolphin Boy Records is the top. Like, it's not even to be some like catty bitch. It's math. Like, again, I can tell you guys haven't like looked up our birth charts yet, so like go run that back, bro. 1 p.m. Atlanta, Georgia, fucking 12/26/96. Go read what that shit says. Go read it. Okay, I'm not like, I'm trying to let y'all know who's in front of y'all. Like, whatever. Go read that shit right now. Fucking Google.com. Matter of fact, ChatGPT this shit. ChatGPT got our back.
Yeah.
ChatGPT. They know us over there, the gangway. The guys know. We all come from the same place, right? So go look that up. You could go look it up. 12:16 p.m. Austin, Texas. Fucking February 13th, 97. Go look up my shit. I don't give a fuck. Sidereal, tropical, fucking topical, fucking look it up. I have nothing to fucking hide right now. I'm just telling you guys why I'm moving from this place. But 10th house stellium, okay, so there are certain things when you're like a psychic and then you get like presented like glamour, okay? And in the magic world, glamour is basically like the ability to shapeshift in like supreme form, like actually steal form. So when you see something that is glamour, the higher level of discernment, like being like, you back up the glamour magic can be disproven by like scientific facts. So like, if I actually can prove that the mathematics present something else, I can see through or discern shifty ass energy, or just like, it's not even bad. It's not a bad thing to be like in glamour. It just means it's like, it's as if like I'm showing you this like planet K lighter, but actually there's a corn husk in my hand. Like, you know, it's like that. Like if I need to discern that this is actually a corn husk and not a lighter, I would need something else, because visually I'm just getting lighter. It's just serving like this is a lighter and I need a corn husk. So with Dennis, as soon as I met him, obviously I'm like, give me the coordinates. And I'm like, because I need to back up what I'm experiencing and feeling in my body. And I look up all the coordinates. I'm like, oh, that's who you are. And Dennis is like a 10th house stellium, okay? So if you know anything about the 10th house, ChatGPT, like, do it. Do it, right? 10th house stellium, right? These people are massive, huge. The 10th house is the realm of public identity, celebrity, basically. And, you know, one of the things that I tell Dennis is, like, if you met him in person, like, his proportions, everything, like, he's made for cinema. I was like, not only are you meant to be a fucking mover star, word to Berlin, you're meant to be, like, you're supposed to be in my frame, like, when I met him, you know? And I kind of feel like I move that way. Like, I feel like a lot of the people that I'm, like, the people that I'm going to be friends with, like, because I want to fucking show you I love you and put you in a fucking box, you know? And so, it's like, when I was looking at the mathematics of this shit, I was like, oh, someone hates you. That's why they fucking ripped you from your kingdom, Atlanta, Georgia. He's meant to be, like, the premier, yeah, he's meant to, like, open the fucking pits of fucking hell in the great city, you know? He's like the king of Atlanta, straight up. Atlanta royalty. Shout out all my Atlanta Olympians, the 96 Olympians. A lot of babies born gangway in 96 in Atlanta. Love all you guys. So anyways, we're also using like a fucking B&N, fucking Barnes & Noble as fucking, oh no, it's falling now, so we're not, God, Max is so gorgeous. But yeah, so we're gonna get the message apart. So anyways, yeah, it was like very easy for me to discern. I was like, somebody's lying in this bitch and it's not me. Like, your astrology, your math says that you're like a big deal. And so it was easy for me to be like, so he's only in this situation because I'm a star. I get it. Like, sometimes it's dark around you in order for your light to shine. So like, I pretty much knew immediately, like, I could see right through. And it's a good thing because Dennis was actually in like a dangerous situation. Like, he actually was like wrongfully sent, like overnight, lost everything, turned on by his family type of shit. Real cutthroat shit. And like, he actually needed someone to like advocate for him. And like, I'm like being guided by the pussy. Like, I'm being guided by the like his Ace of Wands. I'm like, whoa, shit's key. That is massive. Whoa. And it's perfect too. It's like yeah, Dennis is perfect. Like, I'm into perfect men. Like, sorry, not sorry. I'm into like, it's like, I'm like telling my truth.
That's your type.
That's my type. I need a flawless motherfucker. I need a not regular type. Sorry. I need somebody like exceptional on all fronts. Like, so I'm being guided by a very different northern star, and even still it worked out. That's what I mean, when you're aligned to somebody. Like, I'm trying to tell y'all humbly, like, I'm not the type of, I don't want to spread rumors. Like, marriages that are meant by God, like, you don't even have to fucking do anything proper. Like, we were as like taboo of a taboo, like, and this is like, mind you, I'm telling you on the internet because oh my guys, every photo you've ever seen me with, every single person that knows me and Dennis, they know this is how they met Dennis. Dennis was a fucking heroin addict. That's like what they know. It's like I'm telling you, my guys, we're slimy guys. We don't give, like, we're doing a lot of things. Like, when you think I'm on here talking about drugs for fun, I'm not. I'm being honest. I'm not normalizing. It's normal. It's like,
America's #1 trusted
real story.
you know, I'm just telling the realities of my life. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not even an example of anything. I'm just like, if you're trying to figure out what's really going on with me, because that's what I'm more interested in. It's like telling people that I'm interested in like what's really going on with me.
Hello.
You know, in a comfortable environment so that we can just be chill and like act like we know. You know what I mean? Because one thing about me and Dennis when we met, when we like locked in, I was like, That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, you'll figure it out. You'll define it as you go, you know. I'm not limiting myself. Like, we're blasting off. Like, none of the old systems even matter anymore. So, like, that's why it's just, like, history, you know. To me, Batshit Crazy was more about how, like, in the future, I just don't think any of the shit I was filming, like, people are gonna even do anymore. Like, I don't even know if people are gonna, like, weddings, marriage, and kayaking, fucking parties in the same way. Like, I don't think anything's gonna be the same. Like, we're gonna all realize, like, we're all just here to experience shit. Like, we don't even have, like, to honor shit is, like, very visible. I just think we're gonna be so much more, like, intellectual that, like, you don't have to, like, prove to people that, like, you know what I mean? Like, I remember I was, like, devastated because I'm such a, like, luxury, jewelry-ass, like, materialistic-ass bitch in certain, like, poles of my soul. That, like, you know, like, not having a wedding ring and stuff, like, that shit is, like, random. Like, we're not getting shook up of shit for no reason. It's, like, we really are just meant to be running around this bitch. Like, we're meant to be, like, with our people, quickly aligning.
Like, having all the material, or I feel like at different points. Like,
yeah, we had it all at one point. Like, we had all the material stuff. That's what I mean. That's why I just took the pictures.
Like, literal.
Yeah, but it just gets shaken up, you know? So I, like, enjoy the memory or, like, making, like, I just feel like I'm gonna be inspired by the old world and, like, do funny shit about it because, like, no one's gonna care. Like, Aquarius does not care about any of that. Aquarius is, like, if your vibe doesn't stand up, then it's, like, we're not even doing anything. Like, you know what I mean? So, but I'm super inspired by it. So while we got the 10 of Pentacles at the bottom, it's, like, so cool. Because, yeah, it all just, like, collapses. Like, there's no distance in between us. That's the feeling, you know? And all this just repeats. Like, the stories I'm telling you right now sound familiar, sound like what's happening right now with us. Like, yeah, I'm just letting you know. It's like, no, I like, actually have nothing but love. Like, I've been there before. Like, part of the reason, like, I'm also probably really magnetic because I was super magnetic and pulled this motherfucker in when I was dead asleep. But, like, now I'm sure I'm scary. Like, I'm sure, like, I'm haunting. I'm sure I'm in people's dreams. I'm sure in your nightmares. I'm sure, like, you take a shit, there I am. Like, it's like, I'm sure, because it's like, it's just, I'm way more conscious now. And, like, my body's completely different. Like, change the vessel 1000. So I just know this shit's probably very, like, you know, intense in a lot of ways. And I'm also learning from people, but I also know that, like, I do put forward my marriage so, like, you know, like, I have the blueprint. Like, I'm pretty confident right now because I've done it before. Like, I have, like, charted this. Like, and I'm a really big student. So, like, I studied, like, how me and Dennis came together a lot. Like, you know, I really remember. Like, I can tell you back. Like I said, I always really remember. I'm like, yeah, it always came in that, like, Dennis has got this really big destiny. Is, like, going to bring me a lot of, like, survival's not, like, it's not something I'm supposed to be dealing with. It's not something he was, like, ever dealt with. Like, we're not... That's why we don't really try that hard. Like, really, like, SpongeBob and Patrick, like, we'll just, like, die out. Like, we'll just dry out, I guess. Like, because we're not gonna, like, lower my value for what? Like, no. I'll just die. Like, you don't say you die for me, just die. Like, what type of shit. And so I just feel like, you know, he had, like, it was so obvious. Like, it was so, like, Downtown 81, bringing it all back. It's like, it's hidden in plain sight. Like, that's the message of the Hierophant, our first record together, which, like, birthed our, like, collaborative artistic, like, entity, which is Supreme Protein. And, like, I just feel like, yeah, it was, like, it's always really obvious. Like, it's always just, like, oh, it's always, like, I always make the analogy of, like, you know, in, like, cartoons when, like, the kids are, like, sneaking off to the club, so they, like, jump in their parents' trench coat. They, like, sit on each other's shoulders. Someone wears the hat and they put the trench coat on. There's, like, 3 kids in there and they're like, can I get a martini? Like, I always feel like when I'm coming into Soulmates, like, our stories like that. Like, oh, okay. You mean to tell me you're not supposed to be in my fuck? I'm like, shut the fuck up. Like, that's, and I feel like people appreciate that over time. Like, I think it's intense with Aquarius because they're so, like, why are you so relaxed right now? Like, why do you feel so confident, like, to come in and just tell me what it's gonna be? And then they end up, like, loving that. Like, oh, thank you. Because you just realize in the end, it's like, because you're bestie, that's why. Because you wouldn't want your bestie to be a weirdo at any point. Like with Dennis, he wouldn't really be my husband if at some point, like, he wasn't always just, like reckoning with me eye to eye. Like, I feel like the guy was just, like, always talking right to me. So I was like, oh. You know what I mean? Like, it didn't matter that we were strangers. We never had a stranger's phase.
Right. No, actually. Yeah, when I think about how much we spend, like, it's just, like, as soon as we met, it's like it, like, took over
everything.
This sense of, like, home and everything, like,
yeah.
is now, like, being, like, replaced by, like, this love and,
yeah.
and and everything else like moved around. So,
Everything
like,
shuffled around.
Like even like other forces were that like I feel like validated because they knew what it was. They were just like also gonna bow out and like move out the way. So then when some shit like that happens, I mean, I'm like, it's like you just like I don't even reflect. I mean, I reflect on it because I'm like, that is not something I've ever really experienced, but it's also just like
we're just getting Jupiter's finally the Cazimi, like the Cazimi that we needed after this trilogy of Cazimis. Uranus, Mercury, right? Mercury and Mercury. Sorry, I was just backing up for a second because I was thinking about this message. But Uranus, Mercury, and now Jupiter. Like we're getting the clarity of like why the tower fell. Like you're truly like with this message, you're gonna understand like, oh, like this only falls down because it's not like I'm like this because of this because somebody's like directing my shit like somebody like, and it's mirrored like again like I really want to reiterate like Dennis wanted to like be with me just as much as I wanted to be with him. Like that was something that I was like so I also think like as I go through life like now like because you use any of these relationships like when you have in a relationship like this to study from like anyone you come across you realize that it's like that's why I'm always so grounded when I meet people because I'm like well I'm like you like I just believe in that type of like cosmic alignment like you also like we're here, you know what I mean? So it was never light, you know. Anytime something like crashes into my sphere it's like never light, you know.
Definitely.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I heard someone's playing telephone. That's funny. Yeah. They're also getting like unreleased like live scoring. I give so much in these fucking residual, you know.
51 coming soon.
52.
Excuse me. Shit,
Moulin Magnon. All my European guys, we got you this summer.
Yeah.
Skinny bitches are back. What? Quote me on it. Anyways, 2 of Wands, the Tower. Just wanting to see. Yeah, it's real. Yeah, it's real. Yeah, it's real. You were given the right information. You were given the right information. Oh my god. Jupiter Cazimi, you were given the right information. I think it all checks out. What are the odds? This Cazimi, I'm telling you, yeah, I got the call, bro. Like, I'm telling you, I got like 7 FaceTimes in like a row. I'm like shuffling, like, who the fuck? Like, had a FaceTime call date with you today. I know who. And now you know too. Yeah, it's real. It's like not that complicated. I just like it's always a good time. Oh my god. It's always a good time. Ace of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles. It's literally always a good time. This is such beautiful energy. Like this. 10 Pentacles. Because this is what I'm saying. I think when you're going into partnership, like when I was going into partnership with Dennis, his true partner does also need to reflect. Because this is the karma of his father, Dennis the First. That guy. The karma is he's like fucking precious angel. but yeah, you can't like enslave people. You have to push yourself. You can't be like cowardice. You have to try your best to see this mirrored outside of you. Otherwise, you're gonna hold people captivity. It's not other people's problem that you're an overachiever type of shit. You have to push for an overachiever. You know, you also can't be like misogynistic. Like you can't also like you need to be in your place. You know what I mean? You can't be a control freak. When you have 9 of Pentacle energy, this humanitarian freak, like when you're this like the ideal bachelor or whatever, you just want to like remember that you need to like you don't really have a choice. You're meant to double that. You know, not like take care of somebody. You're meant to double it. So with this guy, the reason I got initiated with him, for a lot of you juniors, like again, me and Dennis have a lot of freaky, like almost like, you know, like families where like twins run in the family. Dennis and I's like synastry's like exacting. Like he's the second, my brother's technically a second, like in terms of like the same like that's why him and my brother are so close, because they're like exactly the same guy, like same team, like very much like ascended master, very much like freaks of nature, like you know what I mean, like but also like their life path, like genuinely, like when I say they have more similar, like me and my brother are very different, and that's why we're locked in. They're very similar, like same type of dude, same type of person, same type of like highs and lows, same type of like timeline type of shit. Yeah, like big guys, really big guys. But part of that comes from, so if you're also resonating with that, like, you know, these second prototypes, like these like paternal lineages that keep like churning out like the gene, the masculine gene of like the prodigal son, you guys have that same, you know, you have that experience where you're gonna have to initiate through that, you know, where it's like you may have been wondering like, why was my journey like this? Why was it like that? Well, you're gonna turn into a big son, not a baby son, a big son one day, King of Wands. And you basically sustain the universe, right? The prodigal son, like your energy. So that means your partner will be taken care of based off of just like what you are alone. You get, this is a big energy, just like what you are, not even what you do, not even what you are could like sustain the planet type of thing. So a lot of times you're gonna be like, it's basically like you're starting the game with a penalty. You're not gonna be, it's like flat on the, you're not gonna be able to contribute your water. You're not even gonna really probably be, you're gonna be challenged to like, you're gonna have to find a way to like connect to them intuitively, but like without using the intuition. So you're gonna have to like find them also in a pretty like dry, strenuous, like whatever. Because when the patriarch collapses, we realize the divine feminine journey is also happening. So it's no longer just Prince Charming, right? It's also, how does Prince Charming's dream get actualized through, you know, Princess Charming, you know what I'm saying? And so to correct the war of patriarchy, the masculine had to go through this, where like if you have a divine partner, or divine, it's gonna be a lot, because if you get a divine partner, you're gonna see, oh, this is like what our life is supposed to be. Everyone around you will be this specific from this point forward. It'll be a lot less people, but it will be like, you know what I mean? Even acquaintances are gonna be like, we go back, like spiritually. Like you're gonna be walking around like Uncle Ira, like everybody we know, even our coffee guy is like a fucking past life brother. Like, you know what I mean? It's like nothing is nothing. It's all something, you know? So because we're healing that, you now, this is where like you might have been thinking it was all about you, but it wasn't. It's a 2-part journey where it's like someone else, the divine feminine, also has to do her part too. So it's like you come into this being like, I am the primordial flame, but she is to come into like building the vision herself. That's what the divine feminine can do, right? That's why we had the era of single mothers. Shout out all the single mothers, because it was karmically like what we were gonna have to do to get from here to there, right? The divine feminine was gonna have to realize you could technically do it by yourself. Let's be real, because kids are sovereign and you're sovereign. So really they just need you to like listen to them. They don't even need you to do that much. And I think women were making it hard because they were making it about how like there's a deficit, and it's really not. That's why like you could be raised by the streets and come out fine, bro. You can. You don't need 2 guys. You don't need 2 genders. It's not even really on that. You really just don't need abuse. Like kids just don't need the abuse. They need the love, which will automatically find them. The only thing that would stop love from finding any child, because the universe has us. You don't have to do anything. The universe is gonna keep the child alive. Let's be fucking serious. All right, have y'all seen Harry Potter? What the fuck? Like that's what that whole shit's about. Like the universe is not gonna let you flop. So end of the fucking day, this is kind of what you're realizing is like it was just all a part of it. Like that's why I also want to extend like I'm like not mad about fucking anything. There's nothing to be mad at. Me and Dennis have come through every type of, I mean, we already went through it. Like me and Dennis like purged every type of argument, fight, like whatever. When the morning stars get into a debacle with one another, bro, it's like fucking. Remember when Donkey's wife would go crazy, right? When she would go crazy in the castle before she was like domesticated.
Type shit.
Okay, it's like two of them bitches. Me and Dennis are like we're crazy, bro. Like we've had people like come up to us like, "Are y'all good?" Like I heard that argument. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about how we gotta get through it. Because we love it. Like, we love arguing. What's there to suppress? An emotion is an emotion. I love all emotions equally. Especially the intense ones.
It's just like an anchor back to love. I mean, it's like...
Because we know we can get buck wild and come back into love. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying is, like, so delicious about this. Is, like, it doesn't matter. Nothing will break this. You know? And so when I go on and offer that, because that's what I gained from this relationship, is like the sense of, I'm really confident now because of my marriage, like because I already had this down, like packed. I'm like, I know, like when I offer myself to something, it's not gonna fucking go anywhere. Doesn't matter what fucking nukes they drop, bro. We're like locked in. It's for infinity. It's like this comes in because you're forever. And yeah, I know. Of course. I already passed this guy's test. This guy's test was crazy, okay? I don't think anybody's gonna go as crazy as Dennis made me go for his love. Like, he's so sad Venus, it's not even crazy. He's gonna make you fucking grovel for the day. Like, he's gonna make you fucking, like, he's gonna make you, like, ruin your reputation, like, loyalty. Like, Dennis needs, like, have you seen his skate film? The skate film that the entire skate community of Seattle dedicated to the guy. Dennis is, like, everyone loves him. But men especially. But have you seen the opening scene of Slumpy? You should go fucking watch it right now. Dennis is like, I need you to slit your throat. And I'm into it. I was like, me first. I like died for Dennis many times. Died. Like, I'm like I'm obsessed with him. I like somebody who's like, you should want to die for me. I'm like, you're right. I should want to die for you.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, let me get to it. Matter of fact.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, y'all talk a lot of game, but who's actually.
I wanted to be this guy's wife. Like, I was like, pick me, please. Like, I'm like, I'll go through whatever hurdle. Like, that's just like, yeah. Why do you guys want men with low self-esteem? Not misogynist, not rapists. What the fuck? Y'all are weird. I'm talking about sexy ass, source ass guys who like are everything, have everything. Like, why do we want to keep starving them? No, don't lust after them. Like, be their equal. Like, I'm gonna tell you, let me put you guys onto a secret. Going up to Dennis and being like, you're the sexiest guy ever, like, you're fucking hot, or like, dude, your music's so fucking good, or so, it's not gonna do anything. Because you wanna know what a guy like Dennis is thinking? He's looking at you, and he's looking back at himself in his phone, and he's looking back at you, and he's getting one more look at himself, and he's like, don't ever disrespect me by coming up to me as fucking foolish as you are, as ugly as you are, as non-self-aware as you are, as unintelligent as you are. Why are you talking to me right now?
Direct translation. Yeah.
Be rude. I like a man who's nasty and catty. Matter of fact, like, we've transcended it. Like, Dennis is rude to bitches. Like, he's like, I don't like you, get away from me. I tell Dennis this all the time. I'm like, don't ever let the bitch come up to you in the club. Let her fucking slap on your knob with her fucking words.
Don't even tell her, I don't like you because I'm married. Tell her, you're the ugliest bitch I've ever fucking seen, and it's disrespectful that you came up to me right now, because I would never go for someone like you. And I would never go for someone you'd like extra because of the fact that you thought I would go for something like what you're pulling right now. That's what I wanted to do. I don't want you, don't excuse, fucking, we're free and sovereign. I don't own you. You choose to fuck me, bro. You choose to be in a relationship with me. It has nothing to do with these bitches. Let them come up to you, have your A and B conversation. I'm not scared. Why would I be scared? I've died for you. You picked me because I died for you. I already know Dennis doesn't want to offer that light. I don't have to worry about anybody coming up to him with something light. Words? You think words is gonna get you someone of this caliber? It's not. It's not. It's not even an idea that's gonna get you someone of this caliber. Someone wants to see you fucking give it up for them. My mom swears, she's like, you're so like dominant and loud. I'm like, I'm very submissive. You girls don't understand. You don't know me. I'm loudly submissive. I'm not dominant. What?
That's
you better get to know.
Loudly submissive.
I am a loud submissive. I'm a group work kind of girl. I'm like, what do you want me? What role do you want me to play? That's my vibe. Yes, a lot of times people want me to direct. Okay, I'll direct. That's fine. I'll be your director. Not even because I care. Like, oh fuck, I play a lot of roles. I've worn a lot of hats. And then my dentists want to see me manifest it. They're like, when I show up fucking sucking on your titties, then we'll know you made it. Then we'll know you're my girlfriend. That's like how Dennis did me. Like, he was like, I'm not gonna call you anything. We'll know you're my girlfriend when there's no one else. I'm like, he's like, I want to see you collapse my entire world around me. And I'm like, say less. Aye, Captain. He's like, if you're really my fucking soulmate, you should fucking make everything disappear. And I did it expeditiously. I didn't even have... The fucking face card alone did it, you know? It's like...
It was definitely like, yeah, like, show that. Like, you can definitely...
Just show that you know that. Let's be in that reality where there's no one else but us. Like, no problem. Give me permission to murder these bitches with my swords? For you? Yeah. I'll eliminate them from your picture. No problem. I do that for you. For you. Same shit. Yeah. I'm the type of girl who's like, I don't need any favors. I will win. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm the type of bitch that's still gonna be winning in 8 years. 8 years, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even think you people understand, like, the type of commitment I'm coming with. I'm like, I'm so happy that I get to give that to my husband. I was like, I told you, I gave you my word. I promised the guy the first day I met him, I was like, you're not supposed to be here. It's like, you're fucking supposed to be a big artist. And I've never fucking failed. I've never left his side for 8 years. I told him this shit when he didn't even fucking feel that way. He wasn't trying to bring the shit out the laptop at all. I was like, why? Matter of fact, I got a guy. Matter of fact, give me 2 months. Come see me proper Scorpio season in Seattle. I'll do you right. I'll do you and whoever you will. Come see me. We'll put the show on and everything. Got it proper. Immediately. I said, get a show together. He said, I said, get a show together. Get a set together. I'll bring the bitches. I'll bring the party. I'll bring the fucking whatever. He did his part, I did mine. Who ends up being the biggest fucking underground fucking electronic musician in Seattle for like time. And you could proper pull up on the guy, come smoke a blunt with him, come get a fucking beer from the guy in the afternoon, he's on his shift. Come see him at the hottest bar in Capitol Hill. Shout out Big Mario's. Like, Dennis is, that's how I'm gonna do you. Just know, I've got a world waiting for you to be kind. Matter of fact, I was like, I've already been preparing, not even subconsciously, consciously. I had been preparing a castle for this king. I was like, I roll with kings. I don't, like, one thing about me, I got hella fucking friends. But they're all royalty. Like, I don't fucking hang out with bums and bitches. But the guy, I don't, like, I'm not gonna include a man unless he's a king. Every guy that's ever been in my life is a king ski for real. And one thing about that is, one thing I think any masculine will tell you is like, I'm gonna have you in a situation, in an environment where you feel exalted, not where you feel like a bum. Like, you're not just coming to Alexis Taylor's house to like hang out. That's what it was. Like, it wasn't just like, oh, we're gonna go kick it. Like, I'm gonna feel good about myself when I go kick it with this person, because they make sure their bitches know, like, this is somebody. It's not about what you have. Dennis was a heroin addict for over 2 years. There was no other narrative. Like, he wasn't free of that narrative. So his reputation was tarnished. Like, he had to meet people and be like, yeah, I'm in recovery. Even though that's not even what was happening. I mean, he was literally in recovery, but he's not an addict. So he like completely got like the shit beaten out of him in like a fucking psychologically scary way. And so he's having to meet all these people in a new city, and he's having to trust me. And I'm like, bro, trust me. Just take my hand, bro. All my friends do harder drugs. Like, whatever. We don't give a fuck. We're not gonna judge you. We're not gonna judge you because you got booked. We probably all should be booked. He comes to Seattle where there's no judgment with his high priestess. He thrived. Never looked back. Junkie wear. It was like that fell right off of him instantly. The whole narratives, the whole bullshit, the fucking whatever. Like I said, I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. When I talk about my formula being proven, it's not even like some business formula. I mean, like, let me show you guys, like, my guys. It's not a business formula. It's a fucking bad bitch formula. It's like what happens when you let a bad bitch run your life. You'll be looking like this, bro, in the future, very soon, right now. You'll be looking amazing. You'll be sitting as a king and you'll think about how, wow, that person who's literally meant to change my life and be in my life forever. Mind you, I will do all of this for someone who's like I said, it's a shame my family was a flop in certain ways because I'm such a forever person. Like, I want a core group of bitches that I do everything for the rest of my days with. That's it. I'm like so simple. You know, we could lose it all. We could gain it all back. I don't really care. I don't care if we lose it all. It's like fun. Because what's the difference? You know, I don't own the land. I don't own anything anyways. It's all alone, you know? So I was like, everything's temporary, you know? But our fucking vibe is not. Our vibe is forever. And so I'm like always like good to like, it doesn't just have to be up. Like, we don't have to like maintain a rapport, like friendships because of like, oh, we all connect because we're all successful. No, we all connect because we fucking love each other. What it says.
Yeah, fuck yeah. That's the fucking, yeah, like, get to the point. That's the wave.
Right? Because there's nobody funner. Yeah. I am the Cazimi. Fucking Playboy Cardi just like cans Baby Blue, Baby Boy, Baby Blue, or whatever the fucking album was called. It's actually just like I am the Cazimi. That's what it needed to do. Olympian shit. Titties is really looking at this Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, the investment is about to be very much visible. Something you created that you didn't think was being invested in is like already done. Yay. Yay. Oh my God. And this is what I mean. I also don't have to be scared because instead of fearing what I did on my archive at this time, I don't have to worry about it. Do you see how fast me and Dennis go in terms of output? Like, these archives are going to be massive. So this is going to be like a blip of time in the future. So, like, I don't have to get that heavy about, like, oh, my God, like, really? You're, like, really doing up this era. I'm like, yeah, but in terms of a feed, the shit is, like, you know. Yeah, I've been wearing the same fucking outfit for, like, 10 years. But in, like, time, you know, it will all just be, like, it'll look like, oh, that was all just, like, one little time. So I'm really glad that I did this psychic shit because it's just like secures long-term wealth. So that me and my guys, even though we don't care about losses, we don't actually ever have to like worry. You know, we're like super good. Yay! This is really cool because some relationships were long distance or like are getting initiated into like being in separation. But this to me is like separation is over. You've done it. You've graduated your separation period. So I'm really excited about this hour-long message. It's been really fun. Separation is cool, I think, because you know you're like not separated. And it's just like cool being this conscious while we're like going through things. But yeah, I hope that like background story gives like just so much like love to like what's happening right now, because it's like exactly what's happening right now. It's like I had to give that whole thing because it's like it just keeps repeating and repeating. But it has definitely been 8 years, so it's like right about time that this cycle would start back up again. But yeah, this is like really fast too. It's like, oh my god, I'm so obsessed. I'm like, okay. I also feel like this is like my FaceTime. It's like that was like the Cazimi was like breaking it up. Like, it's like, are you allowed? Am I allowed to call? Am I allowed to like just like pick up the phone and call? You are. You are. You are. Yeah, call me. It's like it won't get. It's not a misconnection. It was developing all the groundwork spiritually so you know what you're doing. Because it's an important connection, you know? And that's what I always say. And it's been like some loose change. We're talking like 120 days. Like, you know, we're talking like it's been very much a small amount of time. So, looks like we move pretty fast. Oh my god, I love it. Oh my god. I just think about like his face is so like, or genderless his, but he's like, oh yes, like, oh my god, finally, like, we get to talk. Yay. Cool. Awesome. Happy Jupiter Cazimi. And now the holy cow. Dennis is like, we've transformed like so much. My coffee. Some like bean water. Fucking shaking the composer while he's Titty scam. Titty asshole.
Booty hole in the scam. Booty hole dropping the whole shit.
I think we have a third member joining our family. Look, Titties is like, I'm in the picture too.
Oh,
and now there's Titties.
Titties, you're part of the fam.
You're part of the family too. You can do kisses too. Okay. Titties is all kisses. Titties wants booty hole in the camera.
12.
Okay, bye.
Bye.